Hi, and welcome to... Oh, hi, you're up there now. Hi, and welcome to Quarantine Mustache. My name is Patrick J. Riley. I lost my mustache. I have to grow it out. I'm growing it out for a bit that we're going to be doing. I'm going to talk about that more later. But right now, we're going to start with the last ever quarantine mustache that we're ever going to do, most likely. And good reasons. There's good reasons. Let's fucking get to it. And but here we go. Well, let's start the show. What's going to happen? I'm going to introduce my guests right now, and here they are. My beloved wife, Joshua McDougall. Joshua, how are
Patrick? I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. So, Josh, I've written in the quarantine for Quarantine Mustache. I wrote 18 sketches. 16 of them I read for this, and then in general, I think I've written somewhere around 25 to 30 sketches.
Mm-hmm.
You're my beloved wife. Thoughts?
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You're a lot.
Thank you.
It makes sense. They track.
Yeah. Because you're the only person, I think, other than maybe Joelle Woodson, who's been on the show before, who I've seen at all.
Like in person?
Like in person.
Yeah.
Both at the end of my stairs.
Yeah, and even me, you made me stand behind a tree while you picked up a bag I brought by.
I mean, same with Joelle. Joelle, like, biked all the way here, literally just to stop by to say hi. And I gave her a few books. And I had her stand on the corner where I was at least 20 feet away from her. And I was just like, hi. But anyway, it's so I mean I think I'm not going insane. But I'm definitely not. Anyway, so Josh, I asked you here because the reason why Quarantine Mustache is ending is because I'm filming the sketches now.
Yeah.
With my sketch group, Infinite Sketch. You know of them? Good?
I do. I'm a fan of them. I really like Miles, Joelle, Rosa, Hattie, Matt, Mark. I love all of them.
You gotta name them all.
Sam, Bob.
Huh? You forget
the hot one who sings.
Jessie? She's good.
I don't know her well enough to know her name, but I love her.
I think she's gonna be taken aback that you called her the hot one that sings, but I think
she's more than that. But that's my experience with her, is seeing her and going, "Wow, she can sing, and also she's hot." She's also very funny.
She's fantastic.
In the little I've seen, I've very much enjoyed her stuff.
She's been in a few episodes. She was in the Bates Motel episode that was fun, and then she was also in she's been in a bunch of them. But she was also her and Joelle did this great scene where, I don't know if you saw it, Josh, the American Roadshow.
I did not see that one, I don't think.
Oh, it's great. It's good.
Wait, describe it for me. I think I might, maybe.
It's the one where it's Joelle's a woman who brings her grandfather's prize bowl to American Roadshow that he got in World War II, and it turns out it was Hitler's chamber pot. You
did tell me about this one.
Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah,
I did not see it.
It's on my YouTube channel. You guys can watch it. I'll probably link it at the end, or I'll link it down below. It's a lot of fun, and like Jessie's great and she's wonderful. But the one I'm like, hey, you can't forget everyone's favorite, one of my muses, Maurice Licorice.
Yeah, I can't forget Maurice Licorice. So what's up? How you been?
I'm good. So I think for like the last episode of Quarantine Mustache, instead of doing a sketch reading or anything, I'm going to show you one of the sketches that I've written. I've written this with my good friend Ganesh Nair. We came up with this character. Actually, I'll say this. This is how this character came about. So Ganesh and I used to write for the sketch show, which is where we met, and we became really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And he came up with this idea of an impressionist who can't do impressions. Like, he thinks he's great at impressions, and he just constantly is just like, here's your favorite one. It's Christopher Walken. Yeah, I'm walking here. And that's all he does. And I just started doing the voice of him, where he's just like a guy from like Chicago who's just it's his name was going to be Dick Spitta with a Z because he wants to be cool with the kids.
Why that name?
Because it's a funny, silly name.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, no more. And then it was just like, hey, I'm Dick Spitta, and here's some impressions. And that's all. I just kept doing this voice, and then I just kept playing around with it. And then we did it for the sketch show. It was fine. It went over okay. I really loved that idea. And then once quarantine happened, and we were all in Infinite Sketch, kind of like, what can we do? I immediately was like to Ganesh, hey, we should bring this character back and see what we can do with him.
Yeah.
And then what I've also, I don't know about you, Josh, but I have been getting classes, ads for Masterclass constantly.
I haven't got any ads. I have been sent 2 of them by my mom, one of which she purchased. And I watched an episode of, for me, and I watched one episode of, printed out the entire instruction book, and never revisited.
All right. No, I agree. It's just like, it's like a thing where it's weird too, because it's always just like, here's one of your favorite people in the world, and then they talk, and then it's just like, oh, okay. I have, but so for this sketch is, it's Dick Spitta doing a masterclass teaching you impressions.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically, I went to the original script that Ganesh wrote, and I kind of just updated it a bit, and just like chopped it a little bit, and then Ganesh and I went back. We're working on, because we had like another character that people either loved or hated. Like there's no in between with this character, and I want to bring this character really back because I really love the character. We wrote a thing to bring this character back, so hopefully, if you guys follow Infinite Sketch, you'll see it soon. If you don't, it's because we've been silenced.
Can you give us a tease of their name?
Fabuloso.
I'm familiar.
You're familiar. You saw Fabuloso.
I did.
What's Fabuloso, real quick, before we get to Dick Spitta?
She's a lot.
They are a lot.
So, tell me more about Dick Spitta.
He's just a fucking weird guy. We're going to do more Dick Spitta. We just wrote a bunch. Coming up, we have Dick Spitta's. It might actually, by the time this goes up, it might be out there already, but it's going to be Dick Spitta's PBS Great Performances, where he does his favorite scenes and monologues. And then also Dick Spitta's Cribs. Dick Spitta Teaches You How to Drive was another one. I want to do Dick Spitta Starts a Fire. I think that would be fun.
Okay.
But
you're really branching out from the core concept of him being an impressionist.
That's the thing, is I want to go from impressionist, because I feel like this is the thing though, and this is the thing that I will say, if I'm not going to link the original sketch just because I don't want to give them views. Watch the Infinite Sketch one. It's much better. But we went from it's just Dick Spitta who does impressions to it's Dick Spitta who needs money. And the reason why he does these impression things is because he's got so much debt to the IRS. So I think it's going to be like a thing of like why he keeps doing these like how-to classes is because it's all he knows how to do. So let's watch it. You want to watch it? All right, here we go.
Spike Lee, Neil Gaiman, Margaret
this is Jessie, who we
Atwood,
were just actually talking about. She did
Dick
the voiceover.
Spitta.
Hi.
Yeah. You can't really pick up on how hot she is from the voiceover.
Dick Spitta
I see-
teaches the art
I don't know.
of impression.
You don't like white women.
I have over 30 years experience. 3 of them
There's that
professionally.
mustache. I love Jessie. She's so funny. She's so we're so goddamn lucky that we work with her.
She is very funny. I absolutely loved her Cats show
You talking?
piece.
Oh yeah. So for my birthday
Christopher
this
Walken.
year, I did a show at
Hey,
Pitt called Jellicle
I'm
Pats.
walking here.
Jellicle Pats, because my
Chris
name's Pat.
Reeves, Superman.
And we did I had a
Hey,
bunch of people on from
I'm
Infinite Sketch
walking
doing like
here.
whatever they want to do. And
Tom
what
Hanks
Jessie
in that
did was
movie
she
where he's
sang
got the
Memory.
AIDS.
And it was so
Would you like a
fucking
box
funny.
of chocolate?
What's your favorite
Learn
impression
from
that
the
Dick does?
master.
Joe Biden.
Tell me the
Oh, yeah.
odds. OJ
Absolutely.
Here it comes.
not have sexual relations with that woman. Joe Biden probably.
So when we did that at the last sketch show 2 years ago, it was Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Punchline
I
was
at
it
the
was
end of
Bill
Die
Cosby
Hard.
who said that.
For only 5 easy payments of $49, you can learn from
Jesse's
the man
so
the
good at
New
this.
York
So Jessie does
Times
real
calls
commercials. She did I think
charged
it's
with embezzlement.
she did like
I can teach you
some
what I know,
organic
and
milk
you can help
commercial.
me pay off the IRS.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she keeps
Dick
popping up in my Twitter
Spitta's
feed. And
Masterclass.
I'm always just like, oh, is that
We are
Jesse?
not legally associated with Masterclass LLC.
Me, and yes, and then dash and me. So now that we saw that, Josh, what are your thoughts?
I liked it a lot. As I mentioned, I especially love the Joe Biden impression.
Yeah. How do you? I can't see myself how I'm going through this. How do you think I am dealing with the quarantine?
It's a loaded question. Are we getting real? Are we getting real on the podcast?
Yeah, let's get real. It's the last episode.
Let me set my phone aside. I think that you don't do great with sudden changes.
Yeah, that's I think pretty well known.
And I think that the sudden change of having to stay inside made it especially hard for you in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're doing better now. I hope you're doing better now. You're definitely less public with your self-destruction. It's a lot quieter. Put the knife away.
What?
Put the knife away. I heard it.
You're saying about how I'm doing better, Joshua.
Yeah, you seem like you're doing better. You're hiding it better. You organized your room. We've been watching some movies.
But I mean,
Are you going to ask how I've been?
no. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna get to you in a second. Calm the fuck down. It's about me. It's the last episode of my show. All right. This is the 17th episode, which I don't like. That's on an odd number. That's a different disability that we have to talk about someday to a doctor. My question is: so do you think my sketches have gotten worse or better while we go?
It's tough to say. I think that quality has been consistently good as far as the quality and like humor and content. I mean, you know this and you struggle with this all the time. I am not a laugher.
You're not. No.
No, I'm one of those guys.
You know what?
This means I loved it.
It's better than Sam Bourne, who's one of the producers, one of the people on Infinite Sketch,
Whom we love.
His way of like finding something funny is he'll sit right in the front row and just do this. And it's like, is it good? Is it bad? What happened? And he'll always go, yeah, that's fantastic. I'm like, was it? You were angry the whole time.
And he's a comedian.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I don't have any history in comedy and no interest in it. So getting it out of me is like quite a lot.
Let's talk about you for a second.
Now I have to finish my thought of you. I think the quality has been great. As far as the humor staying consistent and staying good. I think that just as a consequence of what's happening, like obviously Zoom table readings are not the best way to do sketch comedy, but that's also not your fault. So I think that it's shitty for anyone to like blame that on you.
Are people blaming that on me?
I mean, my group that I've been talking to.
Oh. Is your group Kevin Frolix?
My group is
because he's very vocal.
He's the treasurer.
How terrible I've been.
He's the treasurer.
Yeah. Someone who's been on the show twice already.
It's myself, Kevin Frolix, Ganesh Neer.
Are you reading a list? I don't like that you're reading a list.
Well, no, I'm counting on my fingers.
Oh.
Although that's not going to work because I have less fingers than people in the group. Go ahead and ask me questions now.
So you started Twitch streaming?
I did start Twitch streaming. Thank you for bringing it up. I'm playing all sorts of games and getting all sorts of viewer.
Mm-hmm. Viewer.
It's
to be fair, the other day it was me twice. So go ahead.
It was?
Yeah, when did you think Diego Sands, your favorite porn star, was also watching your stream?
The thing is, when he first joined, I thought, well, that's Patrick. And then you guys started talking to each other, and I went, well, is that Patrick? And then he brought up specifically something that only you would know, and I thought, okay, well, that's Patrick. But then I looked at his profile, and the profile photo is him wearing a gaming headset, and I reverse image searched that, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I thought, is that Patrick? Did Diego Sands actually make an account perfectly timed for this and then follow me?
I screenshot it from a porno.
Where he's wearing a headset?
Yeah, where he's wearing a headset. I literally looked up like Diego Sands gamer porn.
I searched for Diego Sands gaming and it did not come up with anything.
I went to the middle of a porno and I took it. I don't know if I can keep this in, but I took it and I put it back in it. That being said, your Twitch streams have been a lot of fun.
Send me the link.
A lot of RPG games, and then
yeah, I play some RPGs.
It's now_showing is your Twitch name.
Yes, it is. I'm going for like a movie theater theme now _showing.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, this is ending, but while this is happening, I have 2 other podcasts. So you can listen to Broken Broadway, which is my podcast where I talk about Broadway flops. I'll also start putting out Broken Broadway on this channel where you can watch it's nothing to watch. You can just listen. They're older episodes because I'm going to start removing older episodes. So you can just listen to like the first couple episodes here on my YouTube channel. And then also I have a podcast with Joel Woodson called Christopher Ring's Actor's Nightmare, a theater podcast, where we just talk about theater stuff. Recently on the podcast, we've talked about A Strange Loop, a musical that you love, Josh.
I do.
We talked about Actor's Nightmare. Actually, we did talk about that. We talked about Christopher Ring for a while. We talked about the plays of Stephen Addy Gurgis. We talked about Angels in America, Hollywood, and then currently Joel and I are we're trying to do these like Zoom readings over that we're going to live stream, and we're currently live streaming. We're working on a live stream of The Last Days of Judas Iscariot, so we're going to actually talk about Judas Iscariot very soon, or probably we already talked about it. But so I have other stuff going on that this is ending. This is also ending. That doesn't mean my YouTube channel is ending. I have a ton of stuff that I'm working on. I'm working on like so much. I'm working on a lot right now, so hopefully you should see it. More importantly, if you're looking for more sketch stuff, I'm not going to be putting up any more quarantine mustaches because I'm filming the sketches that I'm writing, especially with a lot of my collaborators on Infinite Sketch. A lot of stuff with Rosa Escandone, a ton of stuff with Hattie Hayes, a ton of stuff with Miles Hewitt. I'm editing all those videos. So anytime you see an Infinite Sketch video, it's edited by me. So I have had contact with it somewhat. So please watch them. Please watch them. And follow us on Instagram, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook. It's at infinite_sketch without any of the vowels. I did not choose that because I'm dyslexic and that just confuses me. Anyway, Josh, thanks for being on the last episode ever. All right, bye, everyone. That was the last Quarantine Mustache ever. Remember our catchphrase. Josh, what's the catchphrase?
Burnt popcorn's the best popcorn.
That's true. But our catchphrase, of course, is, we will never die. Goodbye, everyone.